This is me with my hands up in the air yelling, "Uncle!" It is not the fault of the Deity Connect system. It is my fault that you're hearing distortion. Let me explain why. I gave myself an hour and a half to shoot this entire video. And when I went out to the place that I had scouted, it ended up being used by track and field type event. So I said, okay, I got to change locations. And there was a football event going on at the next football field I was going to be at. And so I realized that this was not going to work, and I decided to scrap those ideas and go to a park. The park I was at had nobody in it originally. And then a dad and his two daughters came by, and they were squealing and laughing. And what is he doing over there? And I was like, okay, so I'll go to a different area of the park. As soon as I went to a different area, a van full of 4 moms and like 8 kids showed up, and they were all curious as to what I was doing over there. I wasn't in the mood to play with that because by now the sun is getting close to setting, and I wanted to get this video done. I went and found another location, which was this abandoned parking lot you're seeing behind a building. When I went back there, I was going to set my gain real quick, and I realized my mix pre 6 was going to be dying in about half an hour or so. And I said, I got to shoot this video really fast. So what I did is I quickly went into my settings, and I said, okay, here's my level, here's my level, here's my level, good, and record. And right before I hit record, I looked at the Deity Connect system, and I saw that the meter was barely moving. And I thought, I need to quickly take that level up to a louder setting until the meters were moving. And what I did, like an idiot, was I put it up to plus 21 dB, which is why the meter's now moving correctly, but it sounds really bad and distorted, which is what you're hearing right now. What I needed to do was not set it visually, set it by ear, like you always hear me saying. But remember, I'm a boom operator, not a sound mixer, probably for a reason, right? I had equipment that was dying, the sun was going down, and I said to myself, get this thing done real quickly because I don't want to have to scrap this entire day worth of trying to shoot. And I ended up botching it. That was my fault. I should have listened and taken all of a minute or just done what I should have done and raised the level in post, because a low level could have raised. I was in a very bad mood by the time I finally got to this location, and I said, okay, forget it, I'm just going to go. But as you can hear right now, there is no distortion on the Deity Connect system. Even if I speak very, very loudly, there is no distortion on the Deity Connect. So sorry you're hearing distortion in this test. Please consider it a wireless range test and nothing more. I only had the G4 for a very, very short amount of time, and I felt it was important to actually do this comparison as opposed to completely scrap the entire test and not do this comparison. And it is a range test, so consider that. Thank you very much for watching this video.